And welcome back to the channel. Let's make a quick one about CIVIVI knives pocket clips. A long time ago when I started the channel, one of my first projects and videos was how I was building this knife. This is CIVIVI Balkash. I have no idea what's the right word. I've built it out of 3 knives, blade from one, scales, this ebony wood, black wood from another, and the pocket clip from this kind of knife. Great, because actually I took this pocket clip because there was no pocket clips for sale separately back in the days. Now they have pocket clips for sale separately. They sell them through their own website, through CIVIVI, whatever. I'll put the link in the description. They sell them through Amazon, and they have a good selection of either those like a milled titanium clips. That's actually the one. It's not exactly like this one, and I'll talk a little bit about the differences. And they also have those clips, which is titanium flamed, whatever anodization they make on them. They're really good. Again, I'll talk a little bit more about those. And they also have the regular ones, which they put on the knives by default, something like this. Just a metal black paint on top of them. If you need a spare, you can get it. So first of all, I love titanium pocket clips. I think they work really well. I have them on, for example, on this knife. I have a titanium pocket clip on Spyderco knife. Again, third party upgraded the default titanium, default metal one for titanium. And when I was building this one, I noticed that the spacing between those two screws is the same on the regular clip versus this one. And this clip is actually V knives clip. It has those 3 stripes for V knives, not CIVIVI, but V for more expensive knives. This, by the way, this knife, this model is already, I think it's discontinued. You may find some of those. Great knife in general. So I used to put this clip back here. I need to cut a little bit of the plastic here. It's doable. We getting a cheaper clip on a cheaper knife and more expensive clip, a more premium one on more premium knife. That was my idea. Nowadays you can buy and put one and not well. For whom, how? That's what I can say. 15 bucks. 15 bucks or around 15 bucks gives you this clip, or around 15 bucks gives you 2 of those clips. So first of all, before we go into details, let's quickly look at the issues when you're doing this, and then we'll talk about the clips and you see the result. It's great. Anyway, so when I was switching this clip to this knife, you see that's exactly the same thing. One of the problems which I have that the screws were too long and they would go into the backspacer. So I had to go like disassemble the knife and cut a little bit of that backspacer, so the screws so the screw goes all the way in, and it's a firm grip. Another little problem with this clip on this knife that it's too tall for this, like a little bit of a fatty knife. It's great for the straight knife. It's a little bit too tall, so I have a little bit of gap here. Some people will say it's a problem. Some people will say no, it's actually okay because whatever, my pocket goes here more easy. Great. With this clip on this knife, had the same issues. The screws were too long, and this knife is constructed a little bit differently. If you put a little bit longer screw, it goes into this gap and the blade would hit it. So I had to like file it a little bit so it won't hit the blade actually. But anyway, when I purchased this clip, it came with a set of actually 3 bags of a different length of the screws. You see they very nice, like different length with the thread lock already on them. It's 2.5 millimeters metric screws, different length. Those ones, ABC, they give you different options. That is absolutely great, absolutely wonderful. So I was able to pick the right length of the screws to put this clip on this knife, even though it's officially not supported. maybe it is. So anyway, very good addition. I don't have this those lines for V knives. I don't have this profiling here, but anyway, it looks good, looks very sleek, and it is also designed for the flat scale, so there's no gap here. It's very firm and secure, whatever touch of the clip to the scales. So that's this clip. About those ones, titanium bent deep carry clips, flame things. So they come as a set of two for about the same price. So they're like a half less expensive than comparing to this one. One is a little bit longer, one is a little bit shorter. So for this knife, I also tried this clip. Didn't like how it looks. This is a small knife. I would really appreciate the deep carry for this one. So I took this clip off and I put the flame one. I think it looks way better now. The problem is that those ones, they come with no screws. You can buy some screws from them separately, but also there's a difference that this one, the original one, doesn't have those recessed holes in the mounting posts, and they are designed for those mushroom cap bolts. Again, those things are discontinued already from CIVIVI, and when I install this clip, it requires those recessed screws, and I don't have them for the Torx. I only have them as a regular whatever Phillips head screws, and that's what I used inside the recessed holes. And probably you can see through the camera that those holes are recessed, those ones are not. I put those bolts in and I'm happy with the result. It's okay that there was just a Phillips head. That's all right with me. So anyway, thanks for watching. There was a very quick overview of the CIVIVI clips, pocket clips, or with a deep carry and titanium ones. If you want to do those modes for your knives, yeah, go ahead for it. It's absolutely doable. Of course, I wouldn't want to put this clip on here. Just want it to stay as is. But for those knives, I'm happy. So, quick announcement, the next videos will be about kitchen knives. I will have a series of approximately 3, maybe 4 videos, maybe even more, about some very good knives, really good knives, and some very bad knives, really bad knives. Well, anyway, the knife, if it has a handle, has a blade, if it cuts, has a decent edge, it's a good knife. But they are done wrong, and I call them bad knives. I will tell you what they are, and on that we will build what is bad, what is good for the kitchen knife, and we'll have a few very good kitchen knives reviewed on this table. And probably I'll try to put some cutting performance videos for them, because those knives deserve that, and you deserve to see that with your own eyes, and hopefully try one day. Thanks for staying with me. Talk to you soon. Bye.